This thing on. There we go. All right, what's going on, y'all? It's Deuces Dope Dad back for another video. As you guys can see from my last video, my family and I, we just got back from an amazing vacation out in Mexico. We stayed at the IBEROSTAR, their Del Mar property. They got tons of different properties within one area, so it's crazy. It's huge. I had a lot of different questions in my inboxes throughout all my different social media platforms. So my goal is to answer those questions in under 5 minutes in this video. Let's go. Now, the resort does provide transportation. You just have to connect with them and let them know ahead of time, and they'll set that up for you. Also, we got in super late. I've seen certain things out there on the internet about their check-in process. We were the only ones checking in at that particular time. We got there at like 11 o'clock at night, so check-in wasn't bad for us. As far as the food, my wife and I would consider us foodies. Like we are always trying different types of food. I think that's why the food really wasn't an issue for us, because first of all, we love Mexican food. Second of all, we have no problem going outside of the box and trying new foods. And so I feel like the only way the food options will get boring is if you're going to the property and you're continuing to eat the same meals that you eat at home, like chicken fingers and fries and stuff like that. That's cool here and there, maybe by the beach with snacks and stuff like that. But try to open up your mind a little bit when it comes to the food, because there's so many different options. You just have to be willing to try some of the stuff that they offer. The resort is huge. The property is huge. So transportation is a must. I feel if you're trying to get around to foods, activities, beach, if you're not staying close to the beach, they have different stations, different huts, different checkpoints throughout the property that the little golf carts, they'll come pick you up at. So if you don't feel like doing a lot of walking, just make sure you're stopping at the huts. I can't promise you what the wait times will be for that, but if you don't want to do all the walking, they do have transportation on property going constantly throughout the day. And if you're in a situation where you're checking out in the wee hours of the morning or super late at night, just contact the front desk and they'll send a cart to the nearest hut that's by your building. They'll come pick you up. The beach and the Del Mar, they share amenities, pools, restaurants, all that fun stuff. Now, the Maya and the Lindo. Now, you can't go to any of those restaurants with your band, but you can, however, visit the pools. I'm not sure if you're not supposed to visit the pools, but hey, we visit the pools. Don't tell anybody, but what I did find out is at the pools, if you decide to go to the Lindo or the Maya pools, which has I know some of you guys seen in some of the YouTube videos, maybe my video, they had like the ancient Mayan type figure at the pool. And they had that at the Lindo and the Maya, and you could go there, but you can't get towels from the Lindo or Maya because it goes off your wristband. Make sure if you visit their pool, you bring your own towels. As far as that lazy river, they also had a lazy river. They have the water park. We didn't try our luck with the big water slide, but the kids did, however, enjoy the kiddie water park, and we did do the lazy river. And nobody really cared. For the most part, everybody is pretty chill as long as you're not, doing anything stupid or, causing a scene or drawing attention to yourself. Everybody seemed pretty chill. There really wasn't a mask mandate as you're walking throughout the property, but however, if you're at the buffet or you're going out to a buffet, you will need to put on a mask only for the buffet. You don't have to wear a mask anywhere else throughout the property. Reserving seats on the beach is a thing. People did do that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But the beach stretches out pretty far. The resort goes down. I ran the beach one day, and I think we stayed in building 10, junior suite in building 10, which was also beautiful, by the way. I'll talk about that in the next question. But I ran from the end of our building all the way down to the, I think it was the grand, like the adults only property. And it was a little over half a mile on that run. And so the beach stretches out, I mean, pretty far. Now, if you want some more privacy, if you want more privacy on the beach, you can also look at booking one of those Bali beds. They build that to your room. I think it's anywhere between $35 to $40 for reserving it for the entire day. Honestly, really wasn't a problem. They also have snacks out there, massages out there on the beach, drinks out there. They have a bar out there. So, I don't know, go out there and have a good time. Now, as far as the seaweed is a thing. Now, that was more so towards like building 10 and more so towards, so that's like on one end of the property and more so like towards the grand, which is the opposite end. More so like in the middle, they did a good job of keeping the seaweed contained. Every morning that we woke up, there was like a little beach tractor looking thing that would come by, and you know, they was picking up the seaweed just to make it a pleasurable experience for all the guests. Like I said in the previous question, we had a junior suite, so we had the room that we had was more than accommodating for us. We're a family of 4, me, my wife, 8-year-old, 3-year-old. We had 2 queen beds or double beds. I can't remember what they were. I think they were double beds, maybe. We had the couch there. We had the mini bar. The bathrooms had that Mexican Maya type feel. The water pressure was good. We had no complaints when it came to taking a shower. It was pretty strong, but it was still enjoyable, especially after a long day on the beach. There is no room service. There is, however, a snack bar at one of the buffets that's open till 1 o'clock. So make sure you take advantage of that. That's what we did when we got in so late. You can download the IBEROSTAR app, find the particular property that you stand at, and make sure that you go into that app and you'll see a full list of things to do throughout the day. Every hour on the hour. If you do decide to leave property, there is a Cirque du Soleil that's, I think, a half a mile away from that IBEROSTAR property. Also, you can go to the concierge once you do your check-in process and book any excursions and all of that, which wasn't too far out of the way as well. Last and final tip is don't forget the tip. Please don't forget the tip. What I liked about the IBEROSTAR, sometimes we go to the all-inclusive, people will kind of treat you away if they don't get a tip. What I liked about the IBEROSTAR, our personal experience was everybody was nice, especially when you tipped them. They gave you a little bit more as far as the drinks. They interacted with the kids a little bit more. Not saying they did that just because of the tip, but I'm telling you, a tip goes a long way when you're at all-inclusive. So what we did, day one, we went ahead and broke a couple $100 bills, and whenever we had some type of service, we'll just, throw a 5 here, throw a 10 here, throw a 20 here, throw $1 here. And also, while you're tipping, please don't forget to tip the housekeepers, because every day that we got back to the room, our beds were made, things were organized and put out of the way. So please don't forget to tip your housekeepers as well. Man, this video ran over what I thought, but I hope you guys got some value out of this. It's Deuce Dope Dad. Let me know how your experience was at the IBEROSTAR. If you're looking forward to going, hopefully I helped you in some type of way. Share this video with the rest of your family. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell, and I'll see y'all in the next video.